Over the last 2 months, student organizations around campus have been working together to make this year's homecoming a success. I found out what they're changing and keeping from past year's traditions.
The thing that is good about what we do is it's a tradition. It's been around long enough that the students expect it, they want it, and I think our community does as well. Participation with the students has been amazing. I don't know if you've been around at any of them yet, but yeah, you can tell the energy is very lively this year, and I'm sure it's because we're back. I haven't got numbers yet on what we had for audience in our Panther Chant and Walkout Request Live, but both of those events were held in Bramlage, and I do know Bramlage at WRL, we were from corner to corner, and it was pretty much packed, so I think we had a really good crowd.
With Homecoming 2021 being back in person, how have things changed, and when did some of the traditions that are still around today get started?
It started more than 100 years ago, which is kind of crazy to think about, but when we thought about our campus traditions, celebrations, our graduates that have come from K-State, before homecoming, there wasn't really much of anything that was really happening. And so the students wanted to come together to think of ways to help instill those traditions. And so that's kind of how homecoming was born, with different events that really were student-centered and focused. And I would say that that's been what's been kept consistent throughout its history, as really was focusing on current students. Of course, for the alumni piece, there's a lot of great things happening that alumni can appreciate to kind of make them think back to their days in college, whether it be like different events and whatnot for them to admire, but really keeping students at the helm of it all for focusing on homecoming.
With keeping students and alumni in mind for all of K-State's homecoming events, there's one that started less than 25 years ago called the K-State Student Ambassador Program, which combines both alumni involvement and student engagement. I'm currently voting for this year's student ambassador right here, and was able to learn from the current student ambassador, Bennett Shipley, about who they are.
First three candidates, we have Lily Chen, Colleen Fulton, Stasia Mendoza. All of these candidates are very involved. Most of them are in Greek life. For the other three candidates, we have Josh Diaz de Leon, Albert Haltzel, and Carson Byers. They're also really involved in many different things, anything from SGA to working with athletics. I think they're all very well-rounded candidates. They went through a multi-interview process, so they're all well-rounded and they will all do a great job, whoever's chosen. It's really nice to see us come back and put on homecoming as it should be.